Good evening and welcome to Finding Freedom, a night with Chandra Prophet Audrey. This production is brought to you by Cali Girl Productions in conjunction with 930 Gallery, featuring the Marcellus Collective and Broadway star and television actor Derek Davis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the lady of the hour, Mrs. Chandra Prophet Audrey.
Hello and welcome to Finding Freedom. Okay, y'all, we're all family here, right? Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Because listen, y'all, I haven't sang in front of people in more than 2 years. Like pre-pandemic, I haven't sang. So I am super excited to perform for you tonight. And I just invite you to open your minds, your hearts, your spirits, and come along on this journey with me as I take you along on my journey to freedom through song. Freedom. What is freedom?
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too.
I break chains all by myself, won't let my freedom rot in hell. Oh, I'm gonna keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose.
Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. Freedom. What is freedom? When the pandemic started, I felt like I was in a box. I felt like a rug was just ripped from under my feet. I felt like I fell flat on my butt and couldn't get up. So I just stayed there, down. I built this wall around me and watched as what seemed like the world was crumbling around me. Meanwhile, my colleagues and artist friends and people that I love and admire were creating. They were building. It seemed like everyone was taping these amazing things and tapping into these beautiful creative flows. And I was exhausted. Like that type of exhaustion that just, you see double. I felt like everyone around me was in competition to create the next best thing, the next best musical, write the next best New York best-selling book, create some great online course or streaming concerts. Y'all, it was extremely overwhelming. Overwhelming to say the least. And there I was. I felt like my creativity was just stalled. And yet, I still felt like I had something to prove. Then one day, I said to myself out loud, Sean, no, stop. You will rest and heal and rejuvenate, and then see what happens. And that's what I did. I spent days just resting and enjoying my family and people around me. And for years as an artist, I never got to do that. It was either or. Be with your family or be an artist. But I still was watching closely as to what was happening around me. What was happening in the world. And I was just imagining. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. A above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I know I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Still feeling creatively stunted, I felt so alone, like no one was there. Now, of course, people were there. I had my close friends, and in this time, we created those COVID bubbles, so I had people. I had my wife, my daughter, which is an entire layer all by itself, because as an artistpreneur, as an entrepreneur, we have levels of guilt when you're chasing your own dreams and not doing everything in your power to support your partner's dream, or to make sure you're 100% present for your kid. It's your kid. You gotta be present, right? Y'all, I was a deer in headlights. I felt crazy. I was questioning everything. What did I want to do with my life? Was this pandemic a sign? Like, do I want to perform at all? Was I ever even good at it? I was lost. Like, lost. Well, creatively lost. And I needed to find freedom. I needed to be found. Have you ever felt like there was no one there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason for you to be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, you reach out and you rise again. So look up and look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
I believe deeply that the universe, God, our ancestors, always puts someone in our actually, they put multiple people in our journey to bring us back into focus. Derek Davis.
Hello, everybody. So, you've been working on something new?
No.
That's not like you, Sean.
I've nothing to
You
say.
have many things
Well, nothing that's not been said.
said by you, though, Sean.
I don't know where to go.
Nor did
I want to make things that count, things that are new.
I did what I had to do.
What am I to do? Move on.
Stop worrying where you're going. Move on. If you can know where you're going, you've gone. You've got to move on. Listen, I chose and my world was shaking. So what? The choice may have been mistaken, but choosing was not. You have to move on. Look at what you want, not at where you are, not at what you'll be. Look at all the things you've done for me. Opened up my eyes, taught me how to see. Notice every tree.
Notice every tree.
Understand the light.
Understand the light.
Concentrate on now.
I want to move on. I want to explore the light. I want to know how to get through to something new, something on my own. Move on. Move on.
Stop worrying if your vision is new. Let others make that decision. They usually do. You keep moving on. Look at what you've done.
Something in the
And
light,
at what you want.
something in the
And
sky,
at what you are,
in the
what
grass,
you'll be.
up behind the trees.
Look at all the things you gave
Things
to
I've never
me.
seen, like flowers
Let me
of your
give to
hair,
you something in
your
return.
smile.
It would be so pleased. Move on. Move on. Move on. Anything you do, let it come from you, then it will be true. Give us more to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Davis. Thank you. After lots of deep conversations with my wife, my best friends, my mommy friends, my sister friends, my LFCC girls, my family, my creative group. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I have many, many different support groups. But in this time, I did a lot of soul searching, even failed attempts to leap. Then I remembered I am a dreamer. And I have been dreaming into reality my whole life. During the pandemic, I did a few interviews. Well, I did lots of interviews. And one question always came up. They always asked, what was my dream Broadway role? And my answer would always be the same. Well, my dream role hasn't been written yet. You know, the show where I am a strong Black leading lady. I'm standing 5'10" tall. This leading lady has depth and complexity, and she also has love and vulnerability. But, you know, there are a few roles that I will take while the universe is working on that for me. You know, Dina from Dreamgirls, Glinda from The Wiz. I know that's a little weird. Suge from Color Purple, Sarah from Ragtime, my absolute favorite. Well, actually, this is my favorite, Aida from Aida. Just to name a few. Then also going through this time, I remembered that I had been living a dream for over the past decade. I talk about manifesting all the time. And I manifested something in my life that I was able to do 8 times a week. I made my Broadway debut in Disney's The Lion King as I played Queen Sarabi and understudied Nala, where I had this honor of telling this story over and over, 8 times a week for over a decade. Shadowland, the leaves have fallen. This shadowed land, this was our home. The river's dry, the ground has broken, so I must go. Now I must go, and where the journey may lead me, let your prayers be my guide. I cannot stay here, my family, but I'll remember my pride. I have no choice, I will find my way. La, la, la. Take this prayer, what lies out there. La, la, la,
halalela besubo facile su lia lia halalela and where the journey made me this proud be my guide it may take me so far away always remember my pride where the journey so voyable this proud my people, Besubo.
Okay, so let's get back to the pandemic and the many injustices that is going on in this world. Through my quest to find my creative freedom, I continue to hear over and over Nina Simone's quote where she says, "An artist's duty is to reflect the time." I realize that there's so much more to being an artist. Lots of artists kind of, do this surface thing, but I wanted to go deeper. As an artist, we have a charge. By allowing our art to reflect the times, it can be displayed differently. Some of us are like frontline workers. We're loud and visible. Some of us are behind the scenes, and we are helping push the agendas forward. But we are all activists. We are storytellers that convey messages through truth. This is a type of artist that is timeless. Otherwise, you and your art fade away.
There is something in the desert. There is some place wild and green, and a child in the village as I pass through. There are places that I've traveled, and so many things I've seen, and it all fades away, but you. I was sliding down a mountain, I was burning in the sun, I was crying with amazement at the view. I was capturing the moment, but when it's all said and done, it will all fade away, but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away, but you. I've sailed across the oceans, past the cities and the farms, on a never-ending quest for something new. And the only thing that matters is the 4 days in your arms, but it all fades away. But it all fades away. It all fades away. It all fades away. But there is one thing that's eternal, that cannot be torn apart. There is one thing that remains forever true. Past the thinking, past the breathing, past the beating of my heart, and it all fades away. It all fades away. It all fades away. It all fades away. But it all fades away. It all fades away. It all fades away. But it all fades away. It all fades away. It all fades away. But
Freedom. What is freedom? Freedom is saying yes to your call. Freedom is activating change in yourself and in others. Freedom is having no fear. Freedom is finding your purpose and walking in it unapologetically. Freedom. What is freedom?
something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. I'm through accepting limits because someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but until I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost is wants to bring me down. So keep me where the light is. Why don't you keep me where the light is? Keep me where the light is. Why don't you keep me where the light is? So if you can find me, look to the western sky. As someone has told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who grab me, take a message back for me. And nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate all you guys so much. I want to introduce my beautiful support that has been behind me this whole time, that helped bring my vision into a reality. Thank you guys so much. On keys, we have Stephen. On bass, we have Greg. On drums, we have Kyle. And with supporting vocals, we have my sisters, Angela Burchett, Ashley Ware Jenkins. I'm gonna come back to him. With the production, thank you so much to Jesse, to Diego, to Jeff for holding me down, and to my brother, my friend, and I'm about to start crying. I'm gonna come back to him. To my other best friend, Derek Davis, for being here, my support, and to my friend, the Aaron Marcellus, the Marcellus of the Marcellus Collective, the Aaron Marcellus of the world, who I just went to him and I said, hey, I want to do this, and he was like, yes. I was like, I want to do it this way, yes. I want to do it like this, yes. I was like, and like this, yes. I was like, okay, then we're doing it. So thank you, Aaron Marcellus, who also was on supporting vocals. Our director, music director, production director. He's everything, y'all. And I also want to thank my family, my wife, my daughter on the way, for letting me do this.
Thank you so much for being here, for coming and letting me share myself with you. My name is Chandra Prophet Ardre. I am an artistpreneur. I am an entrepreneur. I am a mother. I am a wife. I did not come here to prove anything to anyone. I just came to share my heart, and I hope that you felt that. Thank you so much. I love you guys all. Good night.